an unusual timing we found ourselves in. I know, and in fact, I think I'm an hour late actually, because I've set up such an unusual timing. Hello everyone, good morning or good night to some of you. Hello Kana, hello Spacey, hello Goody, and who else did I see? I'm still trying to get everything set up. My OBS is being a little bit stubborn today. Hi Kana, hello, how you doing? Hi Meteorite. It's such a strange timing, isn't it? It's a bit not that early for me, but I've had late nights doing a lot of D&D stuff. A lot of my games are often late into the night. And the reason why today's stream is so early is because I have another late night D&D tonight. And I have more D&D on the weekends. So I am D&D'd out for these 2 days. So I wanted to get the stream in before I walk into D&D hell. Tene is on the... Oh, that's really sweet of you, Goody. Hello, Goody. I may not be the only DM in your life, but I hope I'm your favorite. The bunker got the best one. No. I would like more DMs, and I don't need to be the forever DM. Then I could also play in some games, and you can see how absolutely chaotic I am. There's a lot of things in me. Adjusting this morning. How are all of you? I know I caught some of you during your classes, or what are you up to on this fine, very early morning? I am preparing for D&D. I've got so... They're all different D&D as well. They're all different games with different people. Today and tomorrow. And I'm so afraid I won't be able to wake up for my early morning D&D. But I'm gonna do my best. Like chucking a gnome. Chucking a gnome like a grenade. Is that what you're doing? Why? Not the gnome. The gnomes are our friends. They do all the gardening. I'm waiting for Reem's link because today is my last online class. Good luck, Goody. I'm the most terrifying kind of player. The forever DM finally got to be the player. I am. All the people who DM for me say I'm absolute chaos. And I'll tell you more D&D stories once I get into making them into playing them. But I don't want to waste too much time now because I am on the clock. I do have to leave at a certain point today, and I really want to finish up Nita's plushie. So let's just dive right into it. Why don't we? I know Nabe is on the screen right now. It's Nabe. It's not your day today. It will be eventually. Is this connecting? No, there's an advertisement. Oh, ads. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be a bit wild. Well, I hope it's a bit wild. That would be entertaining. Okay. Try to be as productive as Tene is. However, between two things, I just like to laze around. I am not as productive as you think I am. This is why I'm squeezing in a stream instead of like doing work. Wow. Today you get barehanded, Tene. Oh, in the flesh. It's because I'm trying to do this before everything else. So you might see some stuff flying around because it is very unprepared for today. But I really want to finish Nita. I did say I'm gonna finish her up soon. I'm gonna send it off to her. I do not know. I just do not know. I decided not to ask her to come on just because I think it would be too close of a timing. Wow, there she is. There's Nita. I wish I was as productive as you perceive me to be. Apparently right now thank you for the pat pat, Kana. How are you doing, Kana? Please go check out Kana. She's an amazing artist. She's my amazing artist and the artist of many other people. And it's like a rare Pokemon, so I think I don't get to see her as often as I want to. Oh, it's gonna be messy. Are we doing football BL? No, that's for Riz. Riz still hasn't passed me the Handy Manny Tools BL yet, which I'm waiting for. She says that because she's going on a stream hiatus, she's just gonna pass me the presentation and ask me to do it. I'm telling her no, you have to stream it. It's not the same if I talk about BL. I need the shark to talk about BL. That's what you're known for. That's what you're famous for. It is your mark upon this world. Yes. I'm gonna dive a bit quickly into it. I think we'll go on for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 if I don't mind being a bit late. It's just not the same, no offense, Tene, but yeah, no, I completely get it. It's not the same without Rise reading the BL. Doing good, thank you. How about you, Tene? I'm alright. I'm rushed. I am. Please don't take it as complaining. I'm really excited. I'm so happy I have 3 D&D sessions lined up with in my life, and then excited. I'm nervous, but also at the same time, it does take a lot of you. So I'm gonna try my best to keep my energy levels up. Maybe I'll take a drop of coffee. But yeah, this is the very lovely. I was gonna say Kana illustration. It's not Kana. Kana has her own figure that is very beautiful. Also purple though, purple, pink, very nice. Please go check that out. Let me give a shout out to Kana. This is what happens whenever I have awesome people talking to me in chat, and I also have a very beautiful plushie. Oh, that's narcissistic. I have a beautiful person being made into a plushie with my best efforts. I end up mixing the names a lot. So I might accidentally call Nita. It seems to be I'll accidentally call her Kana today. And I'll call Kana Nita. I did this with Nabe's plushie and Keiba, and I kept calling Nabe Keiba, and I kept calling Keiba Nabe. I'm very bad at memorizing names. Can't remember 2 D&D sessions at the same time. My mind got mumbo jumbo. I don't know how I remember. I think I just remember the beats. I really should start taking notes as a DM. That's my one weakness, is I don't take enough notes. But I need time to do notes. People say do them when the players are talking, but I'm so interested in what the players are talking, I forget to take notes. Okay, let's not get too distracted. Try to turn on the flashlight for today. Why not? It's a little bit brighter. So as I was saying, this is Nita. As you can see, we have a lot of her almost done. We've got her bow, we've got her earrings, we've got her gloves. And fun fact, the gloves, they come off. They function like actual gloves. Who would believe that? At first I wanted to sew them down onto the plushie arms, but instead they are now functional as actual gloves. Her boots unfortunately do not have the same function. They cannot be tugged off. And look at all the tiny details we managed to get down on her. Little pouch. This pouch used to open, but I realized it's really hard to close, so I just sewed it shut. The back of her, I'm a bit worried about this because it looks a bit fragile. I think at some point this might break, which is fine because it's held together by all these 3 things. So even if it breaks, the thing will not collapse. But that's a lesson in tiny part sewing. Of course, the back of her, I've got her little heels. Forgive me, my voice is a bit raspy today. I've not been awake very long. She's grown so fast. I still remember the day she was on a circular pad. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. I do have some water with me. I will drink up. It's not much water. I should get more. Here, Tene, all eepy, all sleepy. I do have another office as well. So this is what Nita used to look like. She was just the head on a pad. I do have one more plushie I'm also working on, but I think I'm gonna do that privately. I'm debating whether I should give a little hint on what it is, but it's never going to be shown to people. So I'll compromise. I'll wave something in front of the camera that's a hint as to what this plushie is gonna be, and then you can guess, but you'll never get an answer, and you will forever be unsatisfied with whatever you come up with because you don't know if it's the truth. So, woo! That was your hint as to what the off-screen plushie is. You're never gonna see it, and it's gonna be sent away privately to its owner. But yeah, she's grown so much. She even has heels, and I swear she can stand, but it's very unwieldy, and it only happens like at certain points. Let's see if we can get her to stand on camera. Is she leaning on the camera? Yes, she is. Her bow is providing extra support by stabilizing to the camera. Come on, Nita. Come on. You can stand. I know you've stood before. No, she doesn't want to today. I see blue, I see an oval shape. Definitely lock in Reese 69. I've spot Reese's 69 debut. Oh no! Also, I think the camera's not locking onto her. First steps, you gotta see it live. She can't really stand. She can. I know I've seen it once. I swear it has happened. But for today, I think she doesn't want to. She just doesn't want to stand, which is alright. We still appreciate her for all she gives us. There's a needle stuck in her hair. There's a needle stuck in her bow. Yeah, she's got heels. She can't stand, chat. She's got heels. Good night, Kana. Have a good night's rest. I'm so glad we could catch you on stream today. Yeah, she's got heels. She's not standing anytime soon. But there's a few things left that we have to do for her. So we gotta do her necklace, which I'm gonna do off screen because that's gonna be really fast, really boring. I don't have to be responsible for a bit. Facey, you're always responsible. You are responsible for Tene interacting with the world, because I feel safer when you're around. But today we're going to try to do her hair pins and her goggles. I don't know if I'll finish her goggles today, but rest assured, I think today is going to be the last day that we work on Nita's plushie, just because there's not so much I can do for her on screen anymore. So give me a moment. I'm gonna get hello Dave. Hello Dave. I'm off screen. I'm going to get the thread because I realized I've tossed the thread to the side. It's too far away. Alright, I've got my thread, got my needles, I've got my DMC needles, and I've got the thread. I thought about using the shiny thread on her, but not for today. We're gonna work on the hoops. Dang, all three of my bosses in the same day. Who's your other boss? Oh, it's Crony on right now. Hi Dave. Hello. It's an early stream because I have a bunch of D&D. Just gonna stick it in her hair, not in her skin. She won't feel pain. I've got so much D&D tonight and tomorrow morning and tomorrow night that I have wanted to see. I mean, my RL boss is texting me. You have 4 bosses then, Crony. Are you gonna respond to it? Or are you gonna tell him Tene is streaming now? I can't respond. D&D addict. Crony isn't my boss. I've seen you call Crony boss. I swear, maybe that was freaky and I'm mixing you guys up, as I always do. It's my job, Dave. I'm a D&D host. I don't come to your store and call you a hardware addict. As a term of affection or hate. Which one is Tene boss? What terms do I get? I don't come to your store, Dave, and call you a hardware addict because it's your job. I gotta make the bag, and get the bag. I make the bag and then I get the bag. That's how hardworking I am. Wow. But it is a lot of fun. I can't say that I have a job that I hate to go to because it is so much fun. Okay, let me figure out where the line should go. So we have one here, and we have two that are snuck in off the side really quickly. It's affectionate with you platonically. Thank you, Spacey. I am also affectionate with you platonically. I always tell my friends I love you platonically to make sure there's no misunderstandings. And I'm saying, Tene, we know you can just say I love you. We understand that you are not into us romantically. And I say, but what if one day I am? But I want to reassure you that it's still platonic. I love all my friends, but not romantically. I fell into the thing where I do call some of my friends like babe and stuff because it's kind of how they talk. Okay, we've got this here secure. And we're just gonna make her pin in just one, a few fell swoops to make it a bit more. Does it go over it? No, it doesn't. Make it a bit thicker. I think we might even use a whole thread up just for one pin. And we want to pull it really tight. It's really strange because in plushie stuff everything is sort of downsized a little bit. And we're gonna try and relax it a bit so the hair doesn't look like it's being pulled up. One day I swear I'm gonna do a tutorial on like a simple plushie, and I'm gonna get everybody to bring like plushie materials, and then we'll sew along together on stream. Just make it one-to-one skill so you don't need to downsize. That's what I more or less did with Crony's plushie. Crony's dumb, amazing plushie. I miss Crony's plushie. It was my magnum opus. But Nita's been pretty good. I've managed to do all the tiny details on Nita that I haven't done with other plushies before. And one day, when Dave makes it on my list in the far future, if he's nice, if Dave is nice, he might make it on my list. I'm not saying he will, but someday in the far future, when I've gone through the long list of people, and I eventually one day get to Dave, I will get to do all the big details. Size accurate, Crony is still pretty small. Magnum opus, definitely the back of course. What did you like the back so much of Crony plush? Being nice sounds like a lot of work for maybe in like 5 years. That's how relationships work. You're nice, and maybe in 5 years they'll come to your birthday party. Trying to make sure the hair is not too squashed upwards. I think that's fine. And what I'm going to do with this length of thread is I'm gonna cut it off here while it's still long enough. Very slippery. Felt is very slippery. So I'm holding down on her big head and squishing it a little bit. I also say that if I put you on stream, I get to roast your plushie as I make it. Wow. just take this XX thread and we'll this is the green part, we just poke it through a part of her flesh so that it's inside of her. But I have to be very careful with this because I do not want to lose the needle inside of her. If I do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to cut her open. Okay, so we got the needle on the other end, but it's very, very small. I'm gonna push it the rest of the way in. This isn't properly like tied together, so the thread isn't fully connected. If the thread comes loose and the needle goes inside her and gets lost inside all the stuffing and she becomes unhuggable because there's a needle inside of her, I'm going to cry. Oh, Mom. Almost. I do see it slowly being worked out. Oh, it's a little bit stucky. I'm tempting fate right now. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it out while it's still attached. It's not worth losing the needle in that direction. Let's go in the opposite direction. Here is a bit less secure because it's a bit less fluff in the way, but at least the needle comes through a bit easier. I'll pull it tight and snip. I have to agree, Taryn, I don't bully, but I bully my friends, so I don't know what I mean what being a friend is. Like I put, Stacey says, I'm mean to my RL friends, I put stuff on the top shelf so my roomie can't reach it, and then I ask for them to get it for me. Oh, but aren't they really nice because they still try and get it for you? Despite your cruel and unusual punishments to those who are vertically challenged. How dare you? Don't ask Tene to get things from tall shelves. I will climb. And I will break stuff. Tempted fate too many times. Oh no, they accidentally pull out one of her eyelash threads. It's okay, I can fix it. Yeah, can't you fix it right here, right now? One of her eyelashes got slightly pulled upwards with the motion, I think. So I'm just gonna very quickly tamp it down. There's a little hole where the needle went through. These plushie repairs with Tene. Was not the best, but it's okay because it's easily fixable, unlike so many of life's problems which are not. I have been wondering whether I should get an ASMR microphone, and it's not what you think. It's not what you think. I just want to use it for plushie videos, and whenever I'm on live sewing, I don't know if people want to hear like the sounds of the snips, the needles, the way the plushie moves around, because there are sounds that happen that you can't hear just because it's too far away off camera. Or off of the microphone. Like, let me ASMR. You can't hear it. It's too soft. I've got a limiter on. Whatever you say, Tene. It is for plushie ASMR, I swear. Nothing else. Ignore whatever you have seen online. Yeah, but there are like soft sounds when you're rubbing the plushie, or when you're just. I wish you could hear it. Unfortunately, it's too soft. It's too quiet. Okay, we got one pin in. We're gonna get the second pin in, and then the third pin, and then we'll see where we're at. Plush making is unfortunately a bit slow, but we are getting there slowly. We've almost finished Nita, and then we're gonna go on to Nabe, which I'm so excited for. Nabe, I think will be much quicker. I lied when I said Nita had a simple design. I forgot she had all these buckles and all of these things. But Nabe doesn't look too difficult, and I've learned a lot from making Nita and the rest. So hopefully theirs will not take too long. Probably maybe 1 week into May, and then I think we'll have Nabe all done. And then we finally get to move on to Jiggy. I still can't say it. Jiggy and Lucian, which I'm really excited to do because I really like Lucian's design, and I'm excited to do a plushie with the curves with respectful curves that we admire respectfully. Nothing more. And then it's a whole new plushie list. It's a whole new plushie list, and I get to do commissions. I get to do commissions for people, which I'm really excited for and really nervous for. I should put on my listing that my plushies are not guaranteed to stand. Sometimes they're stubborn. A little bit of chalk on her bow. Apologize if it's silent. I'm in plushie concentration mode. So I'm just trying to make sure everything looks alright, because these are the final details before she's finished. On such an early morning as well. Nita's such a hard worker. Up with the dawn. Can you guess who is on my confirmed plushie list so far? What I'm going to do with the plushie list is gonna be a bit different, because we're gonna have comms, so there's gonna be comm mission slots opened up for people. But also we do have Alistairs on that list because they won the vote. And then also plushie raffles. I think I'm gonna change it so it's only one per list. So I think I will have. There's Alistairs on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll have three slots that I can do whatever the heck I want with, and put whoever the heck I want there. The issue is that there's so many people that I want to put on my list that makes it just a little bit difficult. Oh, come on, Nico. But who I think it's going to be for the next list is probably Chuti is on there. Squippy is also on there. These are the ones that are confirmed. Make a plush of me, even though I don't have any kind of official design. I'll be honest, basically the day you debut, I will fully support you. I will back you up. Make a plush of John. John has earned a plushie. He's really hardworking. He deserves a plushie, but not from me. He deserves it from somebody who can ultimately capture his essence and show the world what John is all about. Because there's so much to John, right? He is the shining light for all of us. Let's see where I can finish this line of thread. Ah, Nita, your big head and feet are knocking things over. So the people that are confirmed on my list for next the next month, the next half of the year, which I have more or less talked to myself and I said, yep, these are the people that are definitely on the list. It's going to be Chuti, the Decora monster zombie, just the Decora monster. I'm sorry, I'm mislabeling her as undead. She's not undead. Please don't mislabel your undeads. They are they have certain resistances and weaknesses that you have to account for, so you cannot be wishy-washy with how you label them. A necromancer would be very upset with me right now. I don't know if I should do one more thread for here. I might, because it's a little bit weak compared to the rest, so I might do one more thread for you. Make where is I? I've lost track. I'm going all over the place because I can never keep to one thing at one time. Where's my thread? It's over here. Wonderful. So the yes, Chuti the Decora monster. She's not undead, and Chimpanzee is on my list as well, because I want to make a plushie of him, and also his design is a bit simpler than the rest, so it will give me a good break in between. You see, sometimes it's not just about how much I want to make a plushie of you. Sometimes it's strategic. Sometimes it's a little bit strategic, so I don't have to constantly do overly detailed plushies. And Squippy is also on there because I want to celebrate their redesign into a cute fanboy squid alien Cthulhian monster. So that's my 3 slots done. But we do love the squid card. Yeah, we do love a Squippy. Please do check out Squippy. If Spacey, you could help me shout out the little space dog. I do have one person though that I kind of want to find a way to squeeze onto the list. If one of the commission slots doesn't get taken, I might put them there, or I might expand the list to include them. I really want to do Caillou Crocodile. She's having her debut today actually. I don't know if it's at this time. It might be Caillou Crocodile. I don't know if it's at this timing. I don't know if it's on Twitch even. I don't know so many things. I say I'm a fan of them, but I apparently know nothing about what they're going to do. But they're having their debut today. I don't know what the schedule is. I don't even know if it's on Twitch. I believe it is on Twitch. Let me get the correct timing for all you guys so you can eventually go and see her at some point. Just because I've always been I've been a fan of her content before she came to this life. If you know, you know. And yeah, now she's a VTuber. I want to support her with a plushie, and her design is lovely. Her design is a very cute crocodile. Let me see if I may see what time she is debuting. 1 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. EST. What is the EST timing now? Oh, it's gonna be 1. She'll be debuting in 3 hours. So get ready to go and watch her. Skips is live now. Let me model. Yeah, we can raid Scoopy afterwards. Yeah, I've been tempted. I've been tempted to do a plushie of her. It's one of those things. There are some people I see. There's a lot of people I see. I'll be honest. I look at them and I'm like instantly, I want to make a plushie of you. I have to make a plushie of you. It's too good a design to not make a plushie of you. It's happened a few times. It's happened with, of course, Crony, with Blankets plushie. I saw Blankets model and I instantly went, I need to make a plushie of that right now. It's happened with a lot of people. It's happened with Cutie. I don't know what it is. It's not that their designs are they all are beautiful, but it's not because the design is beautiful. I've seen many beautiful designs before and not felt the urge of, yes, I must make plushie of that. I don't know. Maybe it's just something about them that appeals to me. I just instantly go, yep, I need to make a plushie of that. In order to continue breathing oxygen, a plushie of that now needs to exist, made by my own hand. Have you ever felt that way, chat? You see something and instantly you know you want to do something or you want to create something out of it. Have you gotten the creator's itch? This might be artists or even food, like cooking. Like you see some ingredients and instantly you go, yep, I need to make a chicken pot pie out of that. I actually have a question that I would like to ask all of you. I'm gonna take a moment of silence just to figure out this stitch, because it is very important that it is properly stitched up here, or else the whole thing is gonna unravel. There we go, perfect. And we'll just bring it through the hair and snap it off there. Okay. And we'll put our needle back for safekeeping. Ow. That's not safe. I want to ask you guys, have you ever felt a moment in your life where you have been so confident in doing something that you just have that, yes, I have this moment. It's like that moment of a liquid confidence is injected into you and you think, yeah, I'm really good at this. This is my moment. Nobody's gonna take this away from me. I'm doing great. I'm flying high. It's hard to describe. But I always say it's the I got this moment. The moment where you know you're in control and you're good at this and you're just having a great time having fun because you know you're doing such a good job. You don't need to worry about whether it's good or not. I've had those moments in D&D that I wanted to talk about. I call them movie moments, which is whenever I feel that the players are really into the story, so much so that they are just carrying the story on their own and I can sit back and watch them. It's like a movie moment. And recently I haven't been getting those for a while, back during the very stressful month when everything went wrong. I felt like I was really lagging as a game master just because I wasn't hitting as many of those highs. But recently I think I've gotten my groove back. And I will talk about those in a bit, but first, goggles. We gotta cut out the shape of her goggles. And I need to figure out how I'm gonna do her goggles. In fact, I have a rough idea, but it's all very rough. These were pieces that were supposed to be a monster plushie that I was going to make for the place where I used to work at, but I never got around to doing it. So now they are just scrap gray pieces, but I really love this color, so I've kept them on, and I'm gonna turn them into her goggles. I gotta look really, really closely at her image and try and figure out how her goggles actually should look. Because they kind of have this shape to them. And you can see when I say I'm a very messy plushie maker, this is why. I just guesstimate most of the plushie parts. Some people would measure, some people would do a proper diagram of where all the plushie parts should be and how they should go, what they should look like. I don't. I just do this. And they're like, okay, that's a shape. Let's try and draw that shape, and we'll cut it out into a pair of goggles. I also don't know if I should make it transparent. So like have a hole here, so it's actually like functioning pair of goggles. And I'll show you in a little bit what has me so excited about these goggles, because I've got a little something special that will really make this pop. And let's try our best to speed run it. To change the category to art. Alright. So, once more I'll ask you, chat, have you ever had a moment in time where you just felt so uber confident and happy? They're really rare, so don't feel bad if you haven't experienced it yet. It's coming. You're gonna experience it one day. I experienced it with D&D, so maybe this is your sign if you want to have those moments where you feel on top of the world, like nothing can faze you. Consider being a game master. But fair warning, half of the time you're gonna feel extremely stressed and very nervous, no matter how experienced you are. Alright, let's just trim a little bit. This is gonna be the raw edge. You can't make me. I'm only going to be mostly confident and happy to spite you. No, be a game master, Dave. We need more. I need to recruit more wonderful game masters. It's a super easy job. You're never gonna feel nervous. You're never gonna have to worry about getting there like 2 hours early in order to prep the scene, because you gotta decorate the room and set the mood lighting and all of that. Being a GM isn't my style. Alright. The first thing I realized is that these are too big. They're way too big for a little plushie. So we're gonna have to cut them down to size a little bit more. And this is where the guesstimating comes in. Just gonna start trimming away at parts of them until they feel a bit smaller. Should I probably measure things up? Probably. But we never measure on this channel. What is the measure of a human being? We don't know. We don't measure. We don't have any rulers. Ignore the ruler in the background. It is getting there. I think we need to make it just a little bit smaller again. The measures vibes. We never measure you by any standard. You are free to come here and set the standard. I do a lot of nature pics and city walks when I walk places. I have 2 different people ask if I could do art of my pictures. Oh, that's amazing, Spacey. I've seen some of your pictures, mostly the ones at night, where it looks like a cinematic horror film. You are a very good photographer. Easier to make them too big and shrink them down than make them too small and have to make them bigger. Yep. Making them bigger is an act of wizardry, and we are very much steampunk orientated, so we can't have that. I say we measure by unit of ducks. I have so many ducks in my D&D. My D&D studio. Somebody bought them and hid them around. We tried to give them away at an event once, but nobody wanted to take them. They're about this big. Someone bought them and they hid them all around our D&D studio. And then we just have a whole bunch of them in a jar of tiny ducks. And we tried to give them away at an event, but nobody wanted to take the ducks. So we ended up with most of them back with us. Alright, I think this is about a good size. I now have to figure out whether I want to cut a hole in the middle of them. Check the design again. And trim it so it's a little bit closer in shape. Just a little bit. I think it is a little bit lopsided. Fine. Because of most of it will be covered up around here. There we go. Little bit of eggs. I made a shitty game. Some friends in 2 days ago, and people said it was addicting. That's the closest I've gotten to that feeling. Refine it, sell it. You could be the next Flappy Bird Dave. That's amazing. You make games. What kind of games do you usually like to make? What kind of games do you guys usually like to play? Oh, got a prick on my finger. Is it a game with a lot of ducks? If so, I know some people who would be into that, but they're not taking any of the ducks home. So I have this really lovely material. This is what I wanted to show you guys. It's kind of like a cloth film. It's plastic, and I think I can get a sewing needle through it, and this will make the eyes of the goggles, which I'm really excited for. But first I need to figure out how I want to do this. And I think because the material is transparent, I want to cut a hole through here so that you can actually see through to her hair. And it will show off some of the highlights. But that means that this might be a little bit fragile. So for this I am going to draw a circle hole. They are a bit ovular shaped. I'm gonna make it a bit closer. This is the thicker part. Am I running out of chalk? I am, slowly. I made a few games, mostly arcade style, but I'm hoping to make a bigger project soon. Good luck, Dave! That's so awesome. Can I get a Steam key for it when you come out with it? Dibs on the early access Steam key so I can play it here first. You can sponsor me. I used to work in the games industry. Yay! I can have one. You heard it here. If Dave doesn't give me one, then we can legally sue. This is binding. I used to work in the games industry, but it was tough because I wasn't in the position I wanted to be, so it ended up being more tough than it was fun. Okay. I made a few small games myself, but they were more like practice games. I'm still proud of them though. Maybe one day I'll play them. Hello Freaky, I am early, yes! I'm early trying to finish a plush before I rush off for D&D in like 2 hours. Okay, let's hope that we can cut this through. It is really thick. But this is the best way we can get a circle, or well, an oval out of these pieces. Oh. Final cut. Not as dramatic as I like it to be. Okay, there's a little bit of a thingy. We'll fix that in post. And it's not bad. It's not bad. There's a little bit of a point, which I think we can sort of trim to be a bit less exaggerated. But I gotta be careful, because when it's this thin, it's a bit more fragile. Felt is actually quite strong and durable for plushies, but everything has a weak point. At some point you cut something too thin. Okay. I've kind of cut too deep into the rim. Alright, fix that. Over here, you can do the same. Hello, Ricky. How are you doing? I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the plush. How are you on this fine morning for you? I was too stubborn to take a break, so I said, you know what? Despite my busy schedule, I'm just gonna stream. I'm gonna come on an hour later than I'm supposed to, and just try and power through a plushie. Can you send me refs so I can put you on my Tamagotchi island? Oh, that's so sweet. I will send you reference. Hang on, let me finish this little cut. That's what I always say to all my friends. Hang on, I'm gonna finish this first before we sit down and have a lovely conversation. I'm gonna do a little trim here as well, just so it looks a little bit less pointy at the top, and we can use this as scrap. I got to go now and see how this flash is going. Bye, Megami. Have a good day. I technically work in the game industry for like 2 months now. Oh, are you in the position you want to be in? Because I know that sometimes when you're not in the position in the games industry, it can be a bit taxing. Let me send ref to Freaky very quickly. Also plug in the camera. Where is Freaky's name? It's lagging. It is lagging just a little bit. Well, so I'll show you how I'm gonna do these in a sec. I think we can even use the scrap cloth. Okay, it's lagging a whole lot. I'm not gonna risk it. I think I will send. Okay. I've gotten it in my head now. I have to see this through. Because I will definitely forget after the stream, because I need to rush off for my D&D. I got a lot of things to pack up. It's a big event that's happening. Yes, basically take the one of me upside down as your reference. Okay, that's it. Okay, back to stream, back to regular schedule programming. I'm not in the industry right now. This was a year ago. It was an internship as a programmer, which I enjoyed doing. It wasn't good, even though it was good, even though it wasn't quite what I expected. That's good. That's really good. I was in the games industry as a bit of a production side. I realized production was not really what I wanted to do, so I became a VTuber instead, and now I just play games. Let me see whether I can make use of this cloth to do what I want to do. We don't test things out, we just plan. Whoops. So what I want to do is have it like this. But maybe I think I will have to sew it down on this line here and then flip it out into the other side. You see the vision? And then I'm still gonna have to figure out how to get these circles on. And I don't know if I should maybe cut them now. Yeah, let's cut out these ovals now and just see what they will look like. I'm gonna cut them a little bit bigger than what they are meant to be, because we can always trim it down again. And this is kind of our experimental shape, so don't worry about it looking a bit weird. But that would look pretty good, right? I'm sick. Like being able to see through your hair. I don't know what this is called actually. I just found it in a store. It's kind of like a plastic cloth. It is plastic, but it's very cloth-like, and I think I could push a needle through this. I'll push it through the edge and sew it down. Ah, okay, it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, I can push a needle through it like that. I think the issue with this is that it won't, with felt, if you push a needle through and then the felt fibers kind of bond back together. Over here, I gotta be careful because you can see once it's through, it leaves a hole. Which is not so bad because it's not unusual. There's a lot of cloth material that after you place a needle through it, it isn't able to sort of mesh back together, unlike with felt. You can see if I push a needle through here, I'll take it back up. You can see there's a little indent, but if I rub it around, it's gone. We call it how forgiving a fabric is. Like how much you can mess around with a fabric. Felt is very forgiving. You can poke it a whole bunch and it's still gonna look alright. I don't know how to do these plastic scraps. I can't put them in plushies, so I might just toss them. It'll be roughly like this, but it will be trimmed down further. But right now, I need a long strip of cloth to wrap around. So I think I'm just gonna take it from the big piece. Or, is this enough? Nope, I'm gonna take it from the big piece. So it's just gonna be a line through of things. Wow. And you can see it gets very messy very fast. So let's just cut the whole thing in half. And I'm going to make the strip a little bit bigger. I'm trying to get into cosplay making armor, and and that seems like a great thing for making helmet violins, even though I haven't worked on the project for like a year. Ooh, I also do a bit of cosplay. I would say yeah. I guess if I put it up to the lens, you can see what the world will look like. That's the lens. There it is. It kind of looks like this. I'll say everything gets a little bit darker as well. The shadows all look a bit darker when you're looking through this sort of lens. I just searched. What I searched for was translucent cloth or transparent cloth, and then plastic, and it came out of this result. What kind of material are you making the armor out of? And if any of you guys are cosplayers, I would love to hear about it. I like cosplaying. I'm kind of busy now with plushies, so I don't do it as much as I should. I still have a bunch of projects I should finish as well. But they're still there. They're still at the back of my room. It's one of the reasons I'm also into arts and crafts, is so I could make my own cosplay clothing, which I have. I made a bunch of cosplay clothing. And it's kind of addictive because once you make your own clothing, you kind of don't want to buy other clothing anymore because you can just make your own now. Alright, I'm gonna use this to get the thickness of it. Messy, messy. The one I am doing is 3D printer. I might try and do other stuff which is less likely and require more sewing stuff. If you're doing armor, then foam is honestly the best. But it can also be tricky to work with. But those people who are experienced with EVA foam, they make amazing pieces of armor. I know a few of them because there were a lot of lovely people in the cosplay community around here, and they make amazing armor out of foam. Alright, so this will come out through here, and eventually I am thinking how I'm gonna sew down the lens. It's a bit trickier because cloth doesn't hold up like metal, right? I'm still thinking about how I want to do this. I'm dropping needles on myself. I just want 3D printing because it's easier. Yeah, it is. And foam can sometimes be a bit hotter as well. But I would say foam often something about foam gives the armor a very nice texture. I would say it looks very realistic. 3D printing can still get that textures, but I think it's harder to achieve. So I'm just trying to work this cloth around. And it's kind of like how I did Crony's chest heart with his plushie. It's basically this method. But I'm trying to get it to look a bit more refined because the chest heart was really experimental. I say it as if this is not highly experimental and probably really, really strange. Alright. Come back around to here. It's about the same for looks regardless. It's down to more how it's painted rather than material. That's true. That's true as well. I have painted on 3D print. I don't like painting on 3D. That's probably where it comes from. I find it's easier to get, and because you can carve foam, I suppose you can. When you're done with the 3D print, you can also like use a heat gun and then carve out the shapes. And some people do that. But I like how when you can carve foam and sort of get different textures rippling through it. Whereas 3D print, it's you kind of have to know where you are when the print is done, right? And then you can do more things afterwards, but it's gonna be more difficult if you didn't print it according to what you wanted in the first place. I used spray paint, so it was easy. Oh, I have a friend who tried to use spray paint on 3D print. The issue is that he wanted to make a sword that had LEDs inside, and it looks really cool. The issue is that with the spray paint, the splotches would show through. So when it lit up from the inside, you could see all the splotches of where the paint. Because spray paint is not completely uniform. It's very uniform compared to other paints, but it's not. You can't get the perfect layering, a thin layer of paint over everything, unless maybe you're using something industrial. Time for big black thread. Spray painting good is an art. That's true. He had never worked with spray paint before as well. But he said that according to him, there were still splotches that kept showing up. needle. It's not threading. Okay. As if anything can get really good and remove those issues, just takes time, skill, and effort. I don't think I can ever remove my skill issues, Dave. I think I'm stuck with them from the moment of conception. You can never get rid of my skill issues. I will forever have them. But hopefully they won't come in play here, because I really want this to work. And if this works, then I don't need to think anymore about anything, because this is really the part that is the trickiest. So I'm also gonna take off the excess a little bit, so it's a bit easier to work with. Later on we'll sew these two down together. You can see they're a slightly different size, so we'll need to probably trim that a bit, but that's fine, we'll do it afterwards. Let's just focus on sewing this down. Like the part I did finish, I think came out right, but I also learned stuff to make it better and fix the mistakes I made. Oh no, we got a little bot, but they'll be back. It's the early morning bots, they're all invading. It's nice to hear about your guys' hobbies and like the mistakes you made and how you've improved on them. And do post up pictures if you're comfortable, Dave. I would love to see the cosplay that you're working on. I bet it looks awesome. I know people who have started cosplaying and then they got into the industry of making cosplays for other people. Let me find them. It's okay, take your time. Yeah, people I know a lot of creative people. They're all awesome. I wish I could shout them out now, but I don't have their permission yet. But they make cosplays for other people because they got so into the hobby that they just started becoming crafters. They don't cosplay as much, but they still enjoy making cosplay items, and they are always very beautiful. And they always got some project brewing up in their heads. I'm envious. I guess you can say I found that with Plushie Babe. That bot put me to shame. The photos didn't go so far, just the helmet from below, Spartan cosplay. Yes, please post them in the Discord. You're in the Discord, right? Then we can also, you can post them in main chat. I'm kind of loosey-goosey with what is being posted in Discord now. I just want people to come in and chat and have a good time. I'm on the Discord. Dave, come join our Discord. There's not a lot of activity, but that's my fault. I need to come on more, and we're gonna have community night soon. I swear. I think most of the things that I promised from the subathon will be happening in May, just cause that's a little bit of a clearer timescape for me right now. I've got all the D&D stuff going on. It's a bit busy. I'm hoping that tonight I get a tall chair. What's in it for me? You get to meet a bunch of awesome people who will fawn over your crossplay. And sometimes I hold special things for Discord, like game nights or movie nights, or sometimes when there's a plushie raffle, it might be limited to Discord only for small things. Come and join, Dave. Dave, reminds me of Charlie, come and join us, Charlie. I'm hoping for tonight that I get a tall chair, because the place I'm holding the event at, I'm holding my D&D at, I've told you before, I did not get a tall enough chair, so I was standing on the chair the entire 3 hours of the game because I was too short to see over the table and look at. I should clarify. I can't. If I wasn't a GM, I could sit normally and be fine. But because there's a screen in front of the GM table, I had to tiptoe on the chair to see over that screen, to look at my players, and to look at the game board. So I'm really hoping tonight to get a table I can just sit down at or walk around. I was essentially trapped on an island. And I'm short. I'm not that tall. I think I'm only about 5'2" in feet. In centimeters, I think 150, 58, 52. Maybe I've shrunk. And tonight is gonna be hopefully a relaxing night. And I can have enough energy to continue doing D&D tomorrow. And then streaming on Sunday, which is streaming a game on Sunday, which will be fun. It's a kind of a horror puzzle game. I got Steam key for it, so that's why we're gonna check it out. Also, somebody tell me if Dave does join the Discord, then we can trap him there forever. Pull this a bit straight because I realize it's a little bit off. Okay, I put it in your general chat. Thank you, Dave. I'll go check it out after the stream. Everyone, please go and give Dave's armor helmet a gander and praise Dave. Because we love art in all forms. We love craft in all forms. We love plushies in multiple forms. And I'm so excited to be back. Plushie making for all of you. I've missed it. For a while, I think I lost the drive a little bit to do plushies. Because even though I hadn't lost any love for the craft, there's just a lot of energy being sucked out of me in other places with like events and D&D and all that. All good things, of course, I can't complain. But maybe I should have taken a longer break between the last plushie and this plushie. I'm back to be on the grind again. I feel the muses, the craft gods are back with me, inspiring me to once more continue on the plushie making. So here we are, making plushies. And I've got the excited feeling of oh, we're nearly done with this plushie, we get to move on to the next plushie. I'm so excited to work on Jiggy and Lucian, and also, you know, finish up Nabe as well. Nabe's still on our roster. We've been waiting for the plushie to be done. And just getting rid of plushies in my home. I want to send all of them out to everyone. To Ansi with them all in my house here, just not being loved enough. Okay, I think we're gonna have to tie off this thread soon and get a new thread. Make sure it is secure. It looks very strange now, but if it works out the way I think it should work out, it should look really nice. I am also going to, there's one thing I've been trying to do that I will try to do right now. I'm going to put on a game while I continue to sew. Because sometimes I feel we get into such nice, quiet, cozy moments that you guys don't really have anything to do. I'll put on a little game. And if you like, you can play it while we sew. Oh, you can also get mesh, by the way, for like your visor helmets. But they are a bit harder to see out of. It's a cozy stream. with Tene conserving their energy so that they can shout later for D&D. Then... oh. I used clear plastic and tinted it, but it wasn't the best solution because window tints. I mean, this is tinted as well. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could go. This is the option for if you are either have too much time on your hands or too much money. One-way mirror, and then you bend it into the shape of your visor. But I wouldn't advise it for several reasons. One being really expensive. Two, if the glass shatters, you do not want to be wearing that visor. Sorry, we've fallen into the silence of coziness. I'm just really into the plushie making right now and just trying to conserve energy for later on. I'm sorry if it's a more low energy stream today, but I hope you're having fun just watching this plushie slowly come to life. The best way I think is molded plastic that you dye the color then paint on my reflective on it, but the price, oh, it's so expensive. I can feel my wallet crying just reading it. It's I guess is there a cheaper way to do it? The cheapest way is to scavenge. If you really don't mind to look at secondhand places, I'm sure you can find something that meets your needs, but you're gonna have to do a lot of restoration and crafting on it. That's the cheapest way to do it. Scavenge from the wastelands. I had friends who have in their countries the laws are not as strict, so they can dumpster dive and they get a lot of cool art materials from dumpster diving. I could never. I don't think I could. I don't have the stomach for it. And also I get sick of every little bit of thing. Can you imagine? I'm already just surviving in the post-apocalypse. If I started dumpster diving into radioactive barrels, that would be the end for Tene. What? Sorry, camera. I should probably eat something before I leave for D&D later. But probably not. Don't tell Boba. I'm so sorry if you're coming into here and you're expecting more chats. I will try. I have been telling myself that I do want to be more chatty on stream. Sometimes it's just so... like, I like spending time with you guys, and when I spend time with my friends, sometimes we don't talk. Sometimes we just get into a call and we'll just be there with one another. It's a very calming presence just to be around someone, not have to say anything, and you're having a good time because you're with friends. And that's why most of the time when I'm with people that I like being around, I just never want to leave. I just want to stay around them and not say stuff. But they think I'm tired and they go, Tene, you should go back home. And I'm like, alright, I'll go back home and rest. Even though I just really want to stay around and enjoy being around all you guys. tag game because nobody played. Ah. Okay, okay. This should be done. It's a moment of truth, guys. We're going to see whether or not ow, whether or not this actually holds together. If it comes out the way I want it to. Right now, it looks a little bit like a skirt. In my head, if I flip this thing around, it should come out perfectly on the outside of the goggles. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so it's got this, but I want to flip it around the other way and see if it comes out that way. And if it doesn't, we still have I'm not making a lot of sense right now, I know. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done at all. I think we just go with this method. We just go with this. Looks decently goggle-like, and then we'll trim this down. I'm gonna just trim it down here so it matches a bit. It looks like this. What we're going to do is... Oh, actually, I should do it like... My head's turning. My gears are turning. Okay. I should sew it like this. And quickly sew it before the idea falls out my head. No matter what happens today, this is the last time you're gonna see Nita on this screen. So, say goodbye to her if you want to. And then go say hello to her on her streaming platforms. But she's still around. She'll just be a real person now instead of a plushie on her own platforms. Okay. Okay. I know this doesn't look as thrilling as I might make it sound, but it is very thrilling because if this works, then I do not need to use my brain to think anymore about how to make this plushie design, because I will have a design. Was black thread the right call? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And we'll just tie it in here. I think I probably should have gone with silver thread, but that's fine. We'll use black and say it's a stylistic choice. So we have this that will sit. Come here, Nita. I'll sit flat on her head here. And once I sew it down, it shouldn't pop out as much. And then I'm gonna have this material. I'm gonna figure out how it's going to lay flat inside here. I will have to trim it down to be a little bit smaller. And I was thinking to have this fold down, but it is a bit tricky. I want it to fold over it, which I think is possible. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to do it. I just leave it in like this. I don't sew it at all. Alright, done. Oh, I couldn't though, because it just pop out. First of all, let me cut out another piece like this in case this is the final design. Messy, everything's messy. The footballer. Somewhere out there, an art and craft person is screaming at how I'm just estimating this. Okay, put that aside. Got two now. Stuck together because they're very sticky. I could glue it down. I could hot glue this down. But I prefer all my plushies to be as huggable as possible. So I try to avoid hard bits. This is already, I think where I've compromised is the hard string here. And I also really want it to just overlap like this really nicely. Here and sit over there for a little bit while I figure this out. I think it will be ladder stitching, and I'm gonna use go and get the gray thread. I could also bring it all the way back, but then you don't get the 3D depth. So we're gonna try our best to make this work. It's fully experimental. It's the first time working with this material, but I'm excited. Gonna clear all of the cloth just to the side, out of the way. I'm also going to plug in my camera a bit because I think it is starting to die a little. So many things are vying for power. this. How's your days going? Mine's alright. I'm here with all of you, so it's a good day. Trying to figure out all these stitches. I'll pop the lens first. And just get the thread situated in. So and be entertaining. So this will be the back end. So this will be on top. And this is like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm really scared. Because once I make a hole through this, there's no going back. Okay, let's not overthink it too much. Something like this. It is kind of working. What I could also do as well is making another what you call it, another larger cloth over here to cover it instead, if I feel that this is not working. And now I'm actually debating on the idea, because this, I realized it doesn't look that great to have it over here, because there's no structure to this bit. If there was a structure and there was a hard line, it would look great, but there is none. So okay, I'm gonna change of plans just a little bit. I'm gonna cut this free first. We've already made 2 punctures into this one, but it's fine, it's not too serious. You can just pull the cloth through and that's fine. Cut this away. Go and scrap bin. And what I'm going to do instead is, yeah, I'm gonna cut out a rim for it. Roughly around this size, and then we'll cut it out a little bit bigger. Wow, hello Skippy, hello. Oh my gosh, how are you doing, Skippy? What did you play? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello raiders. I'm Tene, your post-apocalyptic D&D loving plushie making alien VTuber that crash landed in the post-apocalypse. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Hello, how are all of you? Well, what game did you play? And if you need to raid and rest, please go ahead and do so. How was it? Wow. Oh, my battery is low. Hang on, I must plug in my laptop. The raiders that come in have drained my power source in the post-apocalypse. People, I know. So many people. There are needles on the floor. Oh no. As you can see, we are plushie making today. I am a plushie maker. I turned VTubers into plushies. And I'm kind of miffed because I wanted to raid Squibby. I thought after this I would wait to raid Squibby. But I was too slow. Thank you so much for following, Yakubs, Gamma. Oh, let me plug everything in. Everything is losing power. Hello, how you all doing? We played Tomodachi Life. How's the plushie making going? It's going quite well. Let me too many things. It's very messy. I'm a very messy plushie maker. We're working on Nita today. Guess you have to rate John now. I have to rate John instead of Squeepy. We made Nita. Let me zoom out as far as the. Nope, that's the max. Yeah. We're making Nita Iron Veil. We've made all her little things, her earrings, her buckles, her pants. Ow! I'm caught. It's very messy. It is incredibly messy around here. I am not a neat person. Made her little heels. There's the back of her. Now we're focusing on making her goggles. It's a really quiet, messy stream. How's Tomodachi Life? Who did you put on your island or your town or what? What is it now? It's always an island. Sorry, trimming. It's just really cozy, really quiet. Trying to make punchy stuff. I'm trying to be more chatty, but I'm failing at chattiness. I've also confirmed, by the way. I've been making VTuber friend. Would you wanna be on my? I would. I think I'm already gonna be on Freaky's island, so I'm excited for that. But I would love to be on your island, Squippy. In fact, Squippy, we were just talking a little bit about you. I was telling people that yeah, I've got my new plushie list ready, and there are some people that are already confirmed on them. I guess I won't say anything else. Yeah, so those who don't know, I turn VTubers into plushies, and I want to turn everybody into a plushie, but there's only one Tene. I've done this wrong. I shouldn't have cut such a big hole. I need a. All right, back to the whole board. I realized I should have cut the hole smaller. That's what. It's always a problem. The hole's too big. It's a very messy pushy stream, but that's how I roll. Wow. So today we're doing Nita Ironvale. She is our plushie raffle winner. If anyone's interested in getting your plushie made or getting a plushie of your VTuber on my list, please keep an eye out for plushie raffles. But I also am opening up commission slots in May. Okay, let's see. Does this hole actually look? Why does it always have this point? I know why. I'm not good at cutting. That's why. Alright. Alright, that can fit. I do want to make it a bit closer in shape though. So let me just carve out the shape a bit more. Here she comes. Yeah, I'm gonna open them up in May. Coincidentally also my birthday. Coincidentally also Crony's birthday. We're actually really close in birthdays together, which is nice. Is anybody else's birthday in May? And we can all do a big celebration. Oh, I'm gonna open only 3 slots. And I wanna be up I want to be optimistic, narcissistic, whatever you might call it. I think they're gonna go fast because a lot of people have been saying that they want commissions of plushies. So a part of me believes that yeah, they might go up very fast. So you gotta keep an eye out for them. But at the same time as well, I don't want I don't want to, like, it feels like bragging like, oh yeah, my commissions are gonna go out super fast because people want them. Oh, it feels like it's bragging. I'm not bragging, I swear. Okay, does this fit? Does this lens shape kind of fit? Kind of. I could make it bigger still. Ah! If I cut too much though, then that's the end of it. The exciting world of plushie making. Oh, look at all these amazing thrills. At some point, maybe a fan will come through and blow everything over. So love trimming. Sending your plushies over the high people want it. Oh, thank you, Squippy. It's very sweet. I do want to make plushies of so many people. I said, and for all you Squippy. What? Did we get raided? Wolf Queen, hello, welcome raiders again. It's the first time I've been raided by so many people in a row. Hi, Wolf Queen. How are you doing? What game did you play? Did you have fun? And if you need to raid and rest, please do so. Hello everybody. I'm Tene, your plushie making, D&D loving alien that crash landed in the post-apocalypse, streaming at a bit of an unusual time today. But I'm so happy to get to see so many people I usually don't get to see during my usual my usual stream times. We are plushie making. How are you? How are you, Wolf? What were you playing? And was it Tomodachi Island? We play COD and stomp some guys in there. Yes! I hope that they enjoyed the stomping by you. I know I would. I mean, what? Who said that? Who said that? We're trying to do plushies. I know it doesn't look like I am. I'm just... It's very odd. I'm just trying to make like a proper lens shape. I keep snipping away and it's not coming to fruition, and I need to put all these scraps as well, or else the fan is gonna blow them apart. We're working on Nita Ironville. Today is the last day that we are doing Nita Ironville's plushie. Yeah, that's what we managed to do of her. So far, we're working on her goggles now. And I was just talking about plushie commissions that are opening up in May. And I'm so excited for people to come and commission plushies. There are so many Vtubers out there that are so cool. I want to make plushies of all of them. But I've had to like tell myself, Tene, you gotta pick a few because you got commissions as well. And yeah, I hope that people are able to get the slots that they want to get. A part of me believes that not everyone's gonna get in, unfortunately, because there's only 3 slots. And it is unfortunately only 1 person. I wish I was more, and I could do more plushies. Okay, we're gonna make do with this. The hole is a bit weird, but we're gonna... Ah! Thank you, oh my god, Wolf Queen, thank you so much for this. How many was that? 5. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted sub. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Everything that comes into this goes back into plushie making. So you know what? Thank you for helping to make this plush with me today. And I hope I get to make all the plushies that people want me to make. I don't know how to say it. I just want to make plushies. I want to make plushies for everybody. But I wish I was faster. I wish I had multiple hands so that I could just focus on plushie making. I did this wrong. I shouldn't have cut into the fabric. I should have cut into the cloth first. Flustered. Thank you so much. Oh, it's been a while. Let me thank you properly. My toggles messed up. My toggles are messed up. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yep, my toggles are messed up. Oh no, they've been reverted. Oh wait, no, they're not messed up. I'm just an idiot. I forgot I switched the keys around. Thank you so much for the subs and for the raids, everyone. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for supporting Tene in Tene's journey to make, oops, to try and be a VTuber and also to make plushies for people. I'm so happy to be able to just come on here and do all these things. And I want to make plushies forever. I want to make plushies of all the very cute VTubers out there. Like I said before, I had to narrow it down to what I wanted to put on my list. I have about 3 free slots now on my plushie list that I can do whatever I want with. And I've decided that, Squippy, if you're still here, you're on that list. Squippy, you're on that list of people I want to do for a plushie. Uh-oh. 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 I've tangled the thread. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, look away. This is not an look at the knot. This is not an indictment of an endorsement of the plushie skills. Oh no. Still here doing something. I'll see you later. Have a good night, Wolf Queen. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll go and get some good rest. Also, this I was gonna raid you if Squippy wasn't on. I was gonna raid either Squippy or Wolf Queen, but now I've been raided by both. So now I don't know who to raid. Who else is online? I see the influx of people, but I'm having to explain how air conditioning works to someone so I can't hear. Spacey can't hear me right now. I could say anything. Spacey's lovely. I can't say anything against Spacey. If it was Dave, then yeah, maybe. Dave's not here though. I can't bully him. He's not around. Lithids. I think Stefan is online. Oh, Lithids. Yeah, I could raid one of them. Trying to go on for, what time is it now? Oh my, it's already that time. I'm gonna try and complete at least one of these goggles. 2 if I'm lucky. Cause I have to rush off for D&D events tonight. Gonna ban you, Squips. Is my friend and she's still streaming. Okay, I'll check them both out later on. I just wanna raid. Wow. Just wanna raid and sew and do D&D. For those who don't know, I do so much D&D. It's a problem. But it is my job. I'm a professional DM. And one of these days I'm gonna host a D&D session for a VTuber somewhere someday out there. That's my dream. I wanna host D&D session for like a quote-unquote big VTuber. I love hosting D&D with my friends right now. They're amazing. But that's the fantasy of doing it for, I don't know, somebody. I don't even know what's considered big, but somebody. I should stop talking. Probably chewed on the Wi-Fi. Squid dog things. Squibby's not been. It's not been greeting me at the door. This is like a good squid dog would do, right? Like how you come home and you get greeted at the door by your very, very cute, lovely dog. Squibby is very lovely and Squibby is very cute, but I've not gotten enough of that. Did you actually time out Squibby? Oh no! They were so nice though. Stacy, they were so nice. They were so nice. Sometimes I think I can still hear their voice. I'm gonna miss them. Gonna miss having Squibby around. Oh well. Can't silence me, I'm a yappy dog. You're so cute, Squibby. That's why you're on my plushie list. I've got few people. I can say it now because I think I have more or less confirmed the second plushie list. The people that are definitely on it are the ones I've picked because I'm biased towards people. Are Chuty, Squippy, and Chimpanzee. Please go check out Chimpanzee also. He's not here, but he's super awesome. And I think I'm gonna ask him to help me build my computer so that I stop crashing as much. But yes. I'm so excited to get to them. I'm so excited to get to the people that are on the list next, which are Jiggy Jiggles, and Kuromia Lucian. They're gonna be happening together because I'm trying to do 2 plushies. Love you, Squippington. We all love Squippy. Please go check out Squippy. They're amazing. They are really good at talking. They're better than Tene at talking. And when I go to Squippy, look away, cover your ears. I'm gonna praise you, but I don't want you to be here because I'll get embarrassed. Go away, Squippy. No, stay. Squippy is really good at yapping. I'm jealous. I look at all these VTubers, these really cute VTubers that are very, very good at yapping. And I'm like, how do I get good at yapping too? Because I get very... my idea of relaxing is just spending time with you guys in abject silence. Like, I'll come on, I'll start streaming, and I'll just like, okay, well, we'll talk for a bit, and then I'll fall into silence. And I'll feel really comfortable and very happy. But I'll feel really bad because I'm not talking as much as I should. So this is a question for you guys. Do you enjoy silences with people, or do you prefer that there's always a noise to feel silence, like you're always talking? Because I like coming on with friends. Not many friends. With some of my friends. And just being in silence. Maybe watching them play a game. We'll not say anything at all. We'll just sit together silently. And then when it's done, we're like, yeah, that was a good time together. Okay, bye-bye. See you same time next week for silence. And yeah, I just love spending time in people's presence and not saying anything. Because sometimes you don't have to say anything. But with VTubing it's a little bit different, right? You gotta be yappy. And I do like to yap. You ask me anything about D&D or nerd stuff, I will start yapping. You talk to me about Monopoly, your band, but I will start talking about why that's a terrible board game. Ask me about Cats the musical also. Those are my 2 Everests. Those are the 2 hills I will die on. Is that Cats the movie and Monopoly the board game are both terrible instruments. It depends on time. Sometimes I like chatting and hanging out during the day, but other times I'll put someone more chill and cozy on late at night to sleep, like ASMR. I see. But still, you still want to fill it with a bit of noise, right? Because you put somebody on to listen to. I also do that. I like to put on a random video when I'm going to sleep, because I like feeling the noise with somebody talking. Hi, hello. Wait, is that the person that Ruth asked us to rate? No, it's not. Hello, Hishtilam. How are you doing? Question for you: do you prefer filling your day with silence, or do you prefer having somebody talking and giving you some kind of noise? Because we're discussing now if people prefer yappers, or they are okay with, like, ouch, yeah, ow. That was my fault. I pushed the needle too hard. If they're okay with just silence. Nothing wrong with not being super talkative. They're forced to be set. If you want to be yappy, you have a script when you don't know what to talk about. I like chatting. I like both. And yeah, that's actually really good advice for anybody, not just for VTubing, but for conversations as well. Having an idea of what you want to talk about to someone can really help. Of course, don't follow the script too strictly. You tell somebody I like dogs, and then they say, oh, I like dogs too, but what about cats? And then you just continue talking about dogs. That's not polite. Hello. Oh, do you know Squishy? Do you know each other? Class, do you know one another? Pick your best friend. Even though I don't talk much, I completely get you, because I also like listening to people yap, and I like filling the silence with white noise at times. But I'm very bad at talking myself. Honestly, I'm very anxious and very shy about talking with people. And I like spending time in silence with people. So as a VTuber, that's not so good. I'll come online and just stare at you like this. for 3 hours straight while I do stuff. I know it's not the smoothest cut, but honestly, oh, okay, I'll cut a little bit more to try and smoothen it out. But I'm really scared that I'm gonna cut too much and then it's not gonna be the best. What you doing? I'm making plushies. We're making. Let me show her off one more time. We're making Nita Ironville. There she is. Very pretty. Her earrings. Her earrings are made out of little keychains. So I turn Vtubers into plushies. In case you guys don't know, I do. Let me give you a rundown of what I do. I prepared this. I turn Vtubers into plushies. I play D&D. I art sometimes, and I play games. That's my introduction. I've even prepared for that. You make that? Yeah. I'll show her one more time. There she is. There's Nita. Well, almost done with her plushie. I just need to do her goggles, and I'm gonna do her necklace off stream because the necklace is really simple to do. Blanket! Hi, Blanket! I've also done Blanket's plushie. Hello, Blanket. How are you doing? Oh, I'm so happy to stream at this time and see so many people I don't normally get to talk to. Thank you so much. Welcome to the bunker lah. Hello, chimpanzee. Oh my god. There's so many people. Good, I'm working a little late. Oh no, oh yeah, super late. Apple. What's that? Thank you. It's patting me in the plushie. The blanket plushie turned out so cute. I'm really proud of the blanket plushie because I still have it. I'm gonna show off blanket. Yeah, let me show off blanket a little bit first. Thank you for that. Hang on. Yo, they're really high up on my shelf right now. Calm down, blanket. Look down to me. We grab all their accessories. Cause I was really excited doing Blanket's plushie. There's an ad now, so I'm gonna there's an ad starting soon. Let me show this off quickly. So this is Blanket's plushie, and it's a bit heavier than what it looks like because there's a few things that are special about it. I can't wait to send this off to Blanket, by the way. Number one, it has magnets. There are magnets inside the plushie. So there's also a magnet on top of the head, so you can put on Blanket's little bow. For those who didn't get to see it that day, let me try and move out of the way. It's Blanket's plushie. I'm tangled in wires. I want to squish. I'll squish for you. It's got a lot of fluff. Blanket is very fluffy. And more accessories. They're all magnetic, so they all just stick on. So if I can do, hang on, before I show you that one, they also have to, they have to go on the right way, because they'll repel. They repel if they have to go wrong way. That's a feature, not an accident. So that you put the glasses on the right way. But yeah. Oh, ad time. Oh, there's an ad for some people. I will wait until the ad is over. Alright. Ad's over now. Okay. So sorry for that. Yeah, so it's magnetic. You can put on different glasses for them. Is there other glasses? And then you can also change out the bow into... This is the outfit I first saw Blanket in that made me really want to do a plushie for them. Was their Valentine's Day outfit. You can put on the bow. The top magnet is not as strong as I would like it to be. And then I can also put on... is this the right way? No, it's the wrong way around. You can put on the wings. And it kind of sticks pretty well. I was worried that it'd be too heavy. I wish I could... There's Blanket in their Valentine's Day outfit. I absolutely love this outfit of theirs, of yours, Blanket. And I'm so happy. I can't wait to send this to you. I can't wait to send the plushies to you with all the accessories. It might take a bit longer just because of those magnets. By right, they're not that strong magnets, so I think it should be able to go on a plane. But if they ask me to put it on a ship, I will put it on the ship and I will sail it from the apocalypse through the rifts. I'm gonna put you back up on my shelf now. Else there's too many plushies. Hang on. Legal blanket. Back into your home. Together. Oh, there we go. Wow, you can see this little wires on my desk. Back into blankets, back in their home, back on my shelf, waiting to be sold, to be to be given away, to be sent. That's the word. So much. Okay, I was talking about how there are some people when I look at their designs, I instantly just want to make a plushie of them. You are one of them. I can't explain it. It's not. First of all of you have very beautiful plushie designs. It's not about beauty because I've seen very beautiful plushie designs, but I never felt the urge for it. But there are just some designs when I see them, I'm just like, oh, I need to make a plushie of that immediately. And the first time I saw Blanket, a stream, I raided in from somebody else's stream. The first time I saw Blanket stream, and I saw their avatar, I was like, oh, I need to make a plushie of that. I need to make a plushie of that so badly, and I really want to make a plushie of you. And yeah, so a little bit of backstory about how I met Blanket was I saw y'all playing Minecraft, and I really want to play Minecraft. I'm gonna come back to Minecraft. I swear, I've just been really busy. I also need to reinstall the launcher because it crashed on me. I saw them playing Minecraft, and I really wanted to play Minecraft again. And I was talking to my manager. I'm very, very privileged to have a manager. And I said to them, oh, I really want to play Minecraft. And she asked, was there any servers you'd like to join or places you'd like to go? And I was like, oh, I saw that there's this boot camp, Minecraft boot camp being hosted by these people. They're really cool. I was thinking about asking them, but I feel like I don't know them very well, so maybe I shouldn't. I was kind of wishy-washy, and what I had decided was like, yeah, I'm not gonna ask them. I don't know them well enough. I'm still very anxious, more anxious then, slightly better now. And this woman, this lovely woman that is my manager, she just says, oh, okay, I'll message one of the people in there and ask them for you. Just without hesitation, yeah, I'll message one of them and ask them for you. Alright, bye. And in my mind, I was preparing for the rejection. I was just thinking, oh, it's gonna be so weird. They're gonna say no. They don't wanna. They're not gonna let a stranger into their Minecraft place. It's gonna be so strange to come in and chat with them, and they're not gonna like me, and then all these things that I should be prepared for them to say no, and I'll be super understanding about it. And then Blanket messages me and goes, hey, do you want to join the Minecraft SMP? Do you know Catalia? They've chatted in my chat. So I do know Cat. They've chatted. I know. I'm trying to make a rhyme. Yeah. And then look at that, we liked you. I know. And the first time Blanket messaged me, I was like, yes, I really want to join your Minecraft, but also can I ask you a few questions about your model? And I think the first question I asked you was, why do you have wings when you're a ghost? Because I saw you in your Cupid outfit, and I don't remember what answer you gave me then, because I only remember later on you said that it was part of the costuming. And I was nervous for two reasons. One, you were super awesome, but two, I also wanted to make a plushie of you, but at the time this is the thing I have, right? I have a lot of paranoia. I come out with social situations that do not exist. So I was thinking like, oh no, it's Blanket who's asking me to be in this Minecraft thing. If I offer to make them a plushie now, does it look like bribery? Does it look like I'm bribing you to be in your Minecraft server if I also offer to make a plushie for you right now? So I think I did hold off on it then. because I was really afraid. I didn't want it to be like a. I didn't want it to look like it's not a bribe. I didn't want it to look like a bribe. Like I would not offer it if you didn't invite me into Minecraft. So I think I just asked you some questions about it then. I don't know if I got the confidence to say I wanted to make a plushie of you. I think it's okay. I said bribery in form of. I didn't want the friendship to start off that way. I really wanted to I really wanted you to like me. I want everyone to like me. I know that's not possible. There's gonna be some people that absolutely hate my guts, and I'm okay with that. It's well within your right if you wish to hate my guts. But I really want the blanket and everyone that I met in the server to like me. I still want to talk to more people there. I'm working on it. But yeah, so it wasn't until we played. Who could hate me? People can hate me. It's within your right. I'm okay. I won't think about it. It was when we started playing Minecraft together. The first boot camp. I kind of saw an opportunity because if you go back and watch that old episode, Blanket was our our teacher. That's the word. She was our They were our teacher. And they were teaching us about how to do Minecraft. And they were trying to do the bedrock trick, where you go to the roof and you break a piece of bedrock so you have access to the roof of the Nether. And I'm so sorry, Blanket. They were failing at it. You were failing at it multiple times. We just couldn't get the device to work. Because you know there were things with like tick speed and scientific. It's not your fault. It's not Blanket's fault. But right then and there, I'm ashamed to admit I saw an opportunity to take advantage of your weakness. Sounds really bad. Later we had bedrock breaking turned off, but we managed to get it to work, didn't we? We did get it to work in the end. I remember cheering for that. It did work. But yes, I'm so sorry, Blanket. I took advantage of you in a weak moment. Because I said to you, like, if you manage to make this work, I'll make you a plushie. But in all honesty, I always wanted to make you a plushie. I just used that moment to put it in because it felt like a natural moment. And it made me seem a little bit less creepy. Yes, because I saw your weakness. I saw your weakness with the bedrock and like, aha! I can use this moment to make it look like I'm offering a plushie as a like a on the moment, jokey, spur of the moment thing, and it'll feel less weird instead of me sitting in the corner just waiting like, when can I make Blanket a plushie? When can I offer it to them? Because I find it's weird when I find it's weird to look at someone and immediately go, yeah, I want to make a plushie of you. I don't know you. I don't know you in person. I don't know you all that well. But I feel like it's weird. And it's not exclusive to VTubers. I've done this in real life as well, where I've seen people. It's disperse the awkwardness. In my old workplace, I gave plushies to people. Just on a whim. During like special moments, I would just give them a plushie. I didn't know them very well. Sometimes I wasn't very close to them, but I just wanted to give them plushies. And I think it's weird. Like, do not imagine Tene as Tene is now, as this like anime looking person. Imagine, let's role reversal it. If I was a creepy looking person with all the creepiness, then it'd be weird, right? If like a creepy looking person gives you a plushie, you'd be weirded out. I'm fully aware that I look quite disarming. That's why people are not as creeped out as they should be. But it would be creepy to just suddenly get a random plushie from like a ghost. Not Blanket the ghost, just the ghost. I'm trying to tell you all, it's creepy. Stop unvalidating my fears. Okay, spend half an hour remote fixing a pharmacy. I connect audio again. Hello, Spacey. I didn't say anything mean about you while you were gone, I promise. I'm just trying to say that if you got a plushie from somebody that you didn't know, that you only met for like first time today, you would feel a little bit creeped out, right? Like, I didn't know Blanket very well. I feel like I still don't know Blanket very well. Blanket, I would love to get to know you even more. I wanna be friends with people. Oh, gotta go school time. Good luck for school. Have a fun day at school. I hope it's not. And I hope everything goes smoothly. You get all A's. What else do the kids like nowadays? The Pog. I hope there's a lot of 6-7 in school. I love a plushie from Rando. Then again, I've got a stranger live on my platform. Very kind of you, but also stay safe. I've only known my roomie for 2 weeks before I invited in the movie. That is strange to me, you know, because it takes me very long to get to know people, and I never make the first move to call someone a friend, because I'm worried that if I call them a friend, they're gonna go, oh no, we're not friends, and then I'll feel really bad because I assume that we were friends and we're not. So I always wait for the other person to say that we're friends before I go, yeah, we're friends. And it takes me years to know a person. Like, okay, I think I've known them for 5 years. Maybe now is the time I can call them a friend and it's not gonna be weird. It's just that I thought we'd get along, and more I absolutely refuse to let people in with friend. Hi, Freaky. Oh yeah, I hope we're friends, Freaky. You're really cool. And the people that you surround yourself with are also really cool. So I'm gonna cut this to be smaller. Instead of just trying to squeeze it all in. You're all cool. You're all cool. You know, if we just want to talk about VTubing, you're all really cool and so entertaining. I really admire a lot of your styles, and I try to learn from all of you. But also just as people, you've all been really nice and so good at talking to other people. Friendship. I hope so. I hope it's not weird. But yeah, that's the story of how I sneakily managed to take advantage of Blanket and make them a plushie. I should stop saying that. It does not sound right. And Squeepy was more of the same. Squeepy was more of like I don't know if you remember Squeepy, but it was also like, oh yeah, I would love to make a plushie. I would love to teach you how to make a plushie. And then in my mind, I'm already planning like, hey, how do I change this such that I make them a plushie in the end, not just teaching them to make them a plushie. You keep speed running encrypting. Oh no, somebody's gonna take this out of context. It's gonna be in a Google Doc somewhere. I need to watch my words. That's so sly. I still want to teach you a plushie. Teach you how to make a plushie though. Maybe a Squeepy dog. I don't know. We'll talk. I won't. Blah. Should stop discussing plans out here. That's gonna make people expect stuff, and I don't want people to be disappointed if the things don't come true. Like with how I'm being disappointed at this now because it's not fitting in the way I want it to fit. It's like almost there. But I need to like push and squeeze a bunch of stuff. Okay. Okay, let me start with this, and then we'll go around. Tene is the most soft scuff tuber. It's true. I like to bribe my friends. I didn't want it to be a bribe. I didn't want Squeepy's friendship or because my worry with plushies, making plushies of VTubers, is that I worry that validate me if it's valid. I'm stuttering. I'm nervous again. And if you're one of them shies that see the VCs and is free but doesn't jump in. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh no. She's Freaky. How did you know? How did you? But like I look at the VC and I see people are already in there. Like, I don't want to interrupt them. They probably. Yeah, I demand you to I'll try. I will try. I'm gonna come in and just say nothing because I really like watching people do stuff. That also sounds suspicious. I mean, I like watching people hang out and have a good time, and I don't need to interrupt. I will try. Thank you for the invitation, Squippy. It does help. Shouting and inviting me with like demands honestly does help. It's okay, Tene, I'll pick up free for you so they can't be mad at you. Oh no. Please no fight. Like, Tene just wants to watch through the Android phone. I just like watching. But I also wanna be entertaining. Because I feel like I feel like a bad friend if I don't make somebody laugh or say something that people enjoy. If I just come around and be a presence, then that's no difference to just being like a stone wall. Thank you, Squippy. Thank you for saying it. You're also really sweet. Squippy is amazing. Please go check out Squippy. But no, that's the thing I wanted to say was that's the thing I always worry about with plushies is that when I give them to someone that they'll feel obligated, like they have to talk to me, or they have to be on a stream, or they have to start a friendship. I don't ever want people to feel like that, because my plushies are gifts. I make them for people I think who are awesome, and who should have a plushie of themselves, or that I really like. And if we start a friendship, I'm really happy, because I do admit I do like making friends with people, but at the same time I never want anybody to feel like they have to give something in return. It's a gift, and I know it may seem weird to people, but I think it's because when I was younger I always thought you had to give stuff back to people in order for them to be your friends. Like you gotta treat them, or you got to be of worth to them in order for people to be your friends. Is what I used to think. I didn't realize that people can just like you and not not need you for stuff. You don't need to be useful to everyone. Sometimes you can just be somebody they like to hang out with. And I feel that way for a lot of my friends, that they are just people I really enjoy hanging out with. To me, their time and presence is it's gonna sound very cheesy. Their time and presence is a gift to me. So I always feel like I need to do more to give it back, because I don't think my time and presence is all that entertaining. And I know these are negative thoughts. You don't need to tell me. I know they're negative thoughts. I know they're not right now. I've talked to once a therapist long time ago. Thank you so much for being blatant and validating our friendship. I sometimes need the bluntness. Tene is worth 3 doubloons. 1 doubloon for being cool, 1 doubloon for being chill. Aww, thank you again. You're all really nice. I want to hang out with you guys more and chat with you guys more, and you know, just be around you guys. Yeah, that's all I really want to do. But also at the same time, please do not feel obligated to have to spend time with me. I always want to put that in. Play golf with us, Tene. I'm trying. You set your times too early. It's too. You set it at like. Okay, it's not that early, but I often have late night D&D. That's why. Golf. Wait, Dave, aren't you supposed to be asleep? Dave, shouldn't you be asleep? Or did I misremember and somebody else that's supposed to be asleep? Wait, Freaky, aren't you supposed to be asleep? Aren't you all meant to be asleep at this time? Why would I be asleep? I don't know, because you deserve rest and relaxation. Is that a good enough reason? Wow. Y'all deserve to have a good night's rest. Mixed in with lovely dreams. It's only 6 p.m. It's past your bedtime, mister. It's nearly 5 p.m. I'm not that old yet. I'm not old either. I swear, I recently found out that I'm one of the older ones in our Minecraft server. It just hurts. It just hurts. It just. I'm slightly older than. No, I'm quite a little bit older than Ghost and Blanket. It's almost 2 a.m. but I'm always working overnight. It's 2:41. Sleep, Squeepy, sleep. You should be well on your way to Dream Spaceland. Squeepy Dream Spaceland. You best be sleeping. I'm thinking now whether I've done this correctly. Because I could have done this another way. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It makes it look like it's welded on. Hang on. Let me see if I can fit this in. And if it fits in well, then we are more or less fine. Okay, I think we are more or less fine. I think I got time to kill. I'm gonna build Gundam. Yes. I've got so many people who like building Gundam, but they Is it true, Dave, that the legs are always the most difficult part? I'll sleep after I get done doing this thing. What thing are you doing? I'm going to sleep though. It's almost 2 a.m. I need to fix up my sleep schedule. Blanket, please go and sleep. Please go and sleep. Use Tene as your alarm to go and sleep. I must say, I really like talking with all of you guys. So usually I stream at a time where I think all of you are either asleep or you're busy with your day. So who knows, maybe I'll make streaming at this time more regular. Because I like hanging out. And I get to raid some of you guys. Because some of you guys do stream at this time. So I can finally raid some of you guys. I'm happy to raid nearly anyone, but I wish I could raid you guys more. Whenever I stream at night, for me, I look at the list and none of you are online. And I don't get to raid any of you. But maybe at this time I'll be able to catch some of you and do a raid. Raid Salo if he's still nice from the sun. I want to talk to Salo more. He seems really funny and really cool. And I like his, I saw his design. It's really, I love woodland fantasy creatures. And yeah, he seems really funny and really cool. I hope he doesn't watch the stream. Please do not watch the stream. He's online? Okay, let's raid him afterwards. I do need to head off maybe in about like 20 minutes. Salo's really sweet. He's got, I want to get to know. The same thing as a bunch of people like that look really cool. I want to get to know them, but I'm too shy. Salo, play golf with us and Tene. I will. I swear. Is there another timing set? I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I'm playing a game on Friday. I have to because I got the key for it. But I will. Monday? Are we doing Monday again? Salo, play golf. Great red message. That's true. That's true. I have to say though, I have to avoid looking at Salo's design too closely because I start to get the plushie itch. I get all of them, even Freaky and Dave, which I had to stop. I'm so sorry. When I came across Freaky and Dave's design, I was already at the point where I said I gotta stop putting people on the plushie list. I'm not gonna have time. Is it Friday or Thursday? It's Friday. It's Friday for me right now. Oh wait, no, I'm playing on the weekend. Sorry, I'm playing the game on the weekend. I'm playing Hacked on the weekend. I'm mixing things up. Where was I? Oh yes, when I came across Blanket's design, it was I was only just starting out. I saw Blanket really early on. So when I said okay, I want to make a plushie of them, I got to put them on the list, and also in part. Because Blanket's design is very beautifully simple, I wasn't too afraid to do it. So I like, okay, it's going on my list straight away. I managed to seed it into Blanket. And then, it's not a rejection! Sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, it's not a rejection. It's just that after Blanket, by the time I saw your design, I was already at the point where I said I have to stop putting Vtubers on my plushie list. It's getting too long. I can't set the expectation I'm gonna do all of this really soon. So I had to stop. First time I saw Blanket was when they submitted their ghost design for Smash or Pass. I thought that was so funny, I had to check them out. Yo, Blanket's art is amazing. That's why I've turned them into marketable plush. Because they deserve to be... You were saying that you would never have a 3D design, now you have a 3D plush. And on the bright side, Blanket already looks like a plushie. Should finally learn to play my Gunpla so I can make VTuber. Wait, how would you do that? Because they're all really printed, right? Unless you're printing the individual parts yourself. Would that not just be is it Nandroid? Like the paint scheme. Ah. Oh, you should. If you paint them, you don't tell them what the VTuber is, and then you just post it and ask them to guess. Sagubla is the channel I'm watching on my on my other phone. They're also online. I might rate Salu. Cause I know they're online as well, and they're really cool looking design. Unless Dave or Freaky chooses to stream right now. I mean, I could do full custom, but that's get expensive. Yeah, I completely understand. From one crafter to another crafter in Dave's hardware store. Oh, Salu is Sagu. Oh, they don't go to just Salu. I see. I pick Salu. I pick. That's the trouble with multiple people that you're friends with are streaming online. Who do you pick? What's the deciding factor? Whether you're if you were a VTuber or just a streamer, how would you pick between multiple friends? Would you just go with the first person you see? Would you look at the viewer number? And just make nicknames for every streamer I watch. You're like your 11. Ah, I see. I thought I was going crazy because I saw that it was Selenius Salu that he was going on by Twitch, and I thought I had the wrong person. I just did for HG kids. I go based on their vibes. Well, they're all your friend. I look at well, I like Dave's vibe, but today he bullied me, so I'm not gonna. That's not true. I'm usually the one bullying Dave. How close we are? How recently I rated them? Oh, that's good. I'm getting more people to rate now, like all of you. So I'm figuring out like how do you do it if you got multiple people that you are friends with that you want to rate. How do you decide who gets the rate? Dave isn't online. I don't. I'm just using Dave as a scapegoat. Because Dave is the most entertaining person to scapegoat. I rate whoever is online, also how long I have not rated them. I see. I guess you can make like a list, right? But okay, well what happens if there are like two friends of yours that are online? If you don't stream, you can still answer this. It's like a moral dilemma. There's two friends that are both online. You've not rated both in a while. And they're both like really good, nice people. Who do you decide to rate? Do you look at it on the viewers? Which game I like more? They're both playing the same game. They're in a collab. They're in a collab. Everything's exactly the same. Which I guess means that no, they're in a collab, but they're not sharing chat. Who do you rate? They both have 5 viewers. This is turning into the VTuber this is the VTuber trolley problem. The person that, okay, I'm gonna make it. They both have 5 people. They're the same 5 people that are multi-watching. Flip a coin. Okay, now we up the difficulty every time. Now there's 3 people there. 2 people, one is my closest friend, is 2 close friends who I haven't rated in a while. Oh wait. I can't see the message. Can't scroll up. If someone's playing the same game as me, they get it 2 people. I see. So now we're making it harder and harder. So it's the same game. But there's 3 people now. So you can't flip a coin. I guess you could roll a dice. At some point, it becomes so absurd, you just leave it to random chats, right? At some point, you're just like, alright, just whoever has the color green in their scheme, I'm gonna rate them first. It's just too many factors at this point in time. Wow, I'm trying to get these goggles in. I might have to snip a little bit of it off. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. It's the absurdist trolley problem of the VTuber. It's the VTuber dilemma. I've probably been watching too much of The Good Place, which is why I'm starting to talk about like moral ethics. It's a really good show though. If you haven't watched The Good Place, please go and watch it. It's been finished for a long time now, which makes me sad. But it was really, really good when it was around. I think it's one of those rare shows where it was nearly perfect from start to end. Did it have some flaws? Yeah, every show has some flaws. But to me, it was one of the shows that was nearly perfect from start to finish. There were no filler episodes. There were no episodes that were that I felt like they shouldn't be there. I felt like all of it was done amazingly. I love The Good Place, if you can't tell. I love The Good Place. It really made me think. I mean, logic is infinitely scalable to any number of people because I can't have more than one person who I haven't rated the longest. Dave is philosophizing, which is good. This is what I wanted. I want you all to philosophize and then go and watch The Good Place. The Good Place was so awesome. I love it for so many reasons. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well, which was made by the same creator, I believe. I know there's like stuff about cop propaganda around. But somebody said that, you know, police shows are only cop propaganda in America. If we watched it here, we wouldn't think it's cop propaganda, which is really sad. I hate that it's become such an issue that people can't trust members of law enforcement anymore. But that's a whole can of worms. I'm not gonna open it as of now. If you don't want to hurt feelings, you raid out to someone you don't know. Like right now, I think Eru is on and Simblix also streams in this short time slot. Oh, how do you pronounce? Is it Symbol? I follow her, but I don't think I've ever heard her say her name. When is Brooklyn 1010 coming out? Unfortunately, I think if it did come out, it wouldn't be well accepted in this environment. Which is sad. It's like how people say that Rookie, people call her Sim, okay. The Rookie is a good show, but they can't watch it because of cop propaganda. And I didn't understand it until somebody said to me that, hey, it's only cop propaganda in the States. If we watch Rookie or Brooklyn Nine-Nine here, for us, we don't get it. Because we're very lucky to have decent law enforcement. I won't say it's perfect, but it's decent, it's good. For the most part, we can trust people in uniform. But over there in the States and all that, it's such an issue that people will say like, yeah, these shows are cop propaganda. They're trying to make good out of a bad system, which is sad because I do think some of these shows are just being shows. But I also understand why there's such a feeling towards it now. I don't think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is cop propaganda because it makes cop looks bad so often. I think it's just a show. I don't think they've set out to say that the system is perfect. And they've even, like with the final season, they came back and they talked about how it wasn't perfect. But people will still take it as cop propaganda. And I understand why. Because they have lived through the experience of where law enforcement has not been on their side or has not been helpful or even harmful to them. So I understand it that from their perspective, it feels like cop propaganda. Even if I think that it's not. It's just such a sad state of where they are that it has become, even entertainment can't be enjoyed because of the ties it has to all these real world situations. The purpose of Brooklyn Nine-Nine was humanized. Last season they did criticize. Yeah, it's a tough line. I think no matter what they did, even if they went out and they criticized that, they could never really, by the nature of the show, it's hard to escape the label. And I fully believe that they didn't have the intention to be propaganda. But I also understand that people will take it, and those people with bad intentions will even shoot it out as cop propaganda. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is accurate, like yeah, the main characters are good and trying to do the right thing, but also shows despite the ones doing good, there's so many people in the system doing bad. I agree with that. It's heavy, it's a heavy topic, and I feel bad for people who have to experience that sort of thing. It's not fair. And all we can do now is try to be kind to people and understand things from their perspective. And you know what, if you are not into hearing that kind of drama, it's more than okay for you to block people. Don't engage with drama, just block. Okay, it's a bit of an innie. I wanted it to kind of stick out, but I realized it has to sort of go in for it to fit. We got one. We got one. Maybe I'll shore up this wall a little bit. I'm so glad that this worked out. I don't know, maybe it's better over here. It's so cool. It's so see-through. I do have to, I think, fix the walls a bit. Maybe I'll just make it so the stitching is really obvious here, because it's a little bit, I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little bit weak. It is pulling away a bit. So I probably will do a second layer of stitching, and I'll just be fine with the fact that it shows up. Yeah, it's a see-through goggle. Wow, it's a bit big for her actual face. If we actually did you might be able to help me with this. I'm sorry for the sudden tonal whiplash, but I don't know whether I should sew it on and make it so that it's always on her head, or if I should make it so that it's almost like a functioning goggle that she can put down here. What are your thoughts? It is a bit big. It is gonna look a bit goofy when I do the other goggle. It's like real goggles, yeah! I found this material. It's like transparent plastic. They use it to make transparent bags, like those canvas bags. The music is so moody thinking. It's Minecraft music. Yeah, going on like this. I think what I'll do is let me do up the wall, and then I'll probably raid up to silo. What if you sew it on the back to stop it falling off, but leave it separate on the front? So, oh, so it can be like this. Oh, that'd be interesting. I feel like I could tie it though as well to make it actually, you could actually take it off. If it's around here, the trouble is that she does have a lot of hair here. Cause when it goes on, it'll be behind like this. So it would have. I'm thinking that's a good idea though, Dave. I'll consider it. Yeah, let me shore up these walls, and then I will probably raid out to silo. If that's, I think that's still online. I gotta stop. Stop looking at awesome VTubers. I wanna make plushies. I saw Kyrie Crocodile. I wanna make a plushie out of her as well. Cause I mean, I know it's a bit of an open secret. I know her past life, current life, alternate life. I think she doesn't want it to influence her current VTuber stuff, so I won't say who it is. But yeah, I wanna make a plushie out of her as well. She has such a good. She's debuting tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, not today. Oh, it's today in my time. I see. I don't know if I'll be able to catch her tomorrow, just because I'm so busy. There's no way to contact her, right? Besides her Discord, because I was thinking about messaging and asking whether she's okay if I do put her on my plushie list at some point. I don't want to go into a stream and ask, can I make a plushie of you? That feels advertising. She did say not to mention other alias or being Kyra, but she's being with her other self. Boy, she's being her other self is called SCSC. She has a business email. Oh, okay, I'll use that. I'm gonna use that, and I'll business her, and I'll say, hey, hello. No. Oh no, I've lost confidence on this fake business email. Abort. I'll business her. Okay, then. How else would you say it? I'll email her. I'll email her, and I'll say, hey, hello, can I plushie you? It is gonna give her the business. Oh no. I just wanna plushie. I wanna plushify you, please. Thank you, ma'am. But I forget if she goes by ma'am. It might not be ma'am. It might be something else. Thank you for your time and pleasure. Okay, that makes sense because you can't stop people from talking about it, but just asking for people not to interrupt you is a reasonable way to deal with it. To deal with what? I think I lost the context of the plot. I don't know. There's still arrow aces, but still girl. Okay, okay. I knew they were arrow ace. I can't remember if they identified something else. Oh, she. I guess it's a girl. She crocodile. It's kind of cool watching VTubers be so open about their identities. She's arrow ace. She's cis girl, not like me. I see. It's really cool watching people be open about their identities because I grew up in not conservative but sheltered. I grew up in a very sheltered household, and you know, my family was generally very accepting, but you can it's how do I explain it? If you've ever grown up in an Asian household, they can be accepting but they will still judge. They're like, yeah, we will not you know, we will not stop you from living your life. We'll support you living your life. But you know, we will judge you silently from the sidelines, as is our ancestral right. It's that sort of feeling. So I came out to my friends as non-binary, right? And I thought, oh well, no, I didn't come out to my friends. It was more of one of them who was she was native, so she had Cherokee. Was it Cherokee? I can't remember. She had Native American blood in her, and she was talking about how they had spirits for people who they had names for people who felt like they were not of like one gender identity, and it was really interesting. So I asked her, is there is there a specific name for people who feel like they belong to neither? And then that's how my friends realized I was non-binary. And for me that was already strange, because my friends had come out to me about who they would like to be, and I thought, yeah, that's okay, but I've always felt like it's strange for me to tell people how I am, and because I grew up in such a conservative environment or sheltered environment, it was something you didn't really say or something you didn't really talk about and be proud. Ooh, yeah. So coming online and talking to people and being more out there in the community, suddenly it's gonna sound really bad. In my D&D community, they're very open, but I didn't realize how open they would be. So it's kind of shocking to see. How do I phrase this nicely? I'm gonna get cancelled. Somebody who was born male coming into the space dressed as female and identifying with female pronouns. I wanna be clear, I don't have a problem with that. It was just shocking that they could do it so openly and be so free about it. Because usually for me it was like, in my family, like, yeah, you have these things, we will accept you, but when you come to social gatherings, please don't. And my family doesn't know I'm not binary, because I know that they will support me, but also they would judge. If you're not binary, are you assembly, C, Java, or Python? C, please, C++. I was not so lucky, but wound out NB anyway. Yeah, I'm in a very lucky position, because if I did come out now, I think they would be accepting, they just wouldn't understand. So yeah, it was a shock to me that people could be so free about it and so open about it. And then when I started telling people that, oh, I'm Tene and I have these pronouns, and they actually respected it, it felt really, really nice. Because for like the whole time, I didn't think that it was appropriate to tell people about it. I had told my close friends, and everybody else didn't matter as much, as long as my close friends knew what I am and they respected me. But you know, coming into a space where it's just people asking off the bat, what are your pronouns, how would you like to be called, insert the joke about liberals always asking you about your pronouns and what you should be called by and all that. But it's actually really nice. Hi, Lydia. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I'm ending soon, but thank you so much for chatting. C++ for the win, yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. Who knew acceptance is really nice? Being able to just openly say you're something and people respect that and not make a big deal out of it. Who knew that would be so nice? Yeah, and that's why I'm glad to have these spaces that exist, and people can say it's cringe to ask for pronouns off the bat or all that, but why are you so upset at making somebody else happy? Hello, new person. Are you male, female, or JavaScript? What's the new? It's not LGBTQ anymore. It's hang on, let me see. If it's Assembly, C, Java, or Python is ask. Are you part of the Ask Plus movement? The plus stands for C+, not for anything else. I'm gonna fix a little thing in here, and once I'm done with the goggles, we're gonna raid out. I'm so sorry, Lydia, that you came in here at this time because we're finishing up. Or if you don't know, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. But I make Vtubers into plushies. I do D&D and I play games. So today we're just focusing on turning Vtuber into a plush. Jib. Him by responsible if I mess up pronouns my best. No worries. Thank you so much for telling me your pronouns as well. And I tell this to everyone. Please let me know how you like to be called. When is your username? Is Lydia correct, by the way? Lydia or Lydia? I've seen you on Tene. I got popping on your streams. Hello. I'm so glad to meet so many new people. It makes me think I should stream at this time more. Because it's so fun to talk to people. But we are gonna raid out soon. I'm so sorry you came in here and then we're ending it. I'm just gonna fix this little thread in this goggle here. It's a little bit messy. That's okay. I'm a mess. So this is for par for the course. I'm so glad to meet you from Twitter and have you come here and talk to me and yap to me. Again, I'm so sorry that we are ending soon. But I hope that I can catch you again and we can chat more. Selfishly, I agree with stream time. Yeah, it's a good stream time. I usually stream late at night, but you know what? I don't got much going on a early morning day. I'm unemployed. I get to talk to all of you. So yeah, maybe I'll put more things at this stream time. Maybe same times as always on Friday. Freak, what if in addition to Halo Night we have Golf Night? Oh no, we've turned into middle-aged, rich, country white men. We just golfing. Oh, please tell me there are actually different clubs in the golf game. They're actually like, what is it? Par 5, par 10. I don't know golf. Okay. Last final stitch of the day. Okay, I will make her other goggle. I don't know. I did say that today would be the last time we saw Nita, but maybe I might do one more stream where I complete her, and I will see whether I can invite the real Nita online for a little chat session. Ta-da! For one goggle. Anyway, it's fine. Proper way is LD Kiki. The way you've been pronouncing is or LD Kiki or any other way is Poki. Okay, I'll call you LD. LD is really cute. If that's okay with you. Waste of land and water golf. Yeah, the golf courses. Like, I understand having some places for entertainment. I'm not mad at the ones that are also wildlife reserves. There are some golf places that also like cater to wildlife, and you know what? At least you're trying. Good enough. Yeah, at some point maybe I'll do another one. Keep on wanting to do more, but I really do have to go and prepare for D&D. I really do have to leave the house soon. So let us quickly raid out to Silo. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I'm so glad I got to meet all of you today and chat with all of you. timing was an accident because I had things to do tonight, so I couldn't stream at the usual time tonight. But I might just keep it because I love. I'm so glad I get to talk to Spacey. I usually never get to talk to Spacey because they're always going to sleep by the time I come on. Okay, let's look for. Let me. Do I remember how to spell their name? Spacey? No, how dare you? Spacey ban Spacey. He said Spacey is lame. How do I spell? I realize I don't think I'm following it, which I should. Oh, I see. Salo. They're playing Tomodachi Life. Let's go and raid Salo. Our raid message is gonna be come and play golf with Freaky, Dave, and Tene. And oh, that design looks so good. Oh, I really want to do their horns. I really want that. And the tree branch. No, Tene, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. They have a cute scarf though. And the beading. Oh, I want to turn them into a plushie so badly. Stop, Tene, stop. I won't stop. They're not on the list. I'm saying it now, they're not on the list, but they're good. Alright, okay, we're gonna rate now. Sorry, I had to spend some time just admiring Salu's design. They are beautiful. They are amazing. And then making themselves on stream, that's so cute. Okay, thank you so much for spending time with Tene. Hydrate, take care of yourself. I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone.